Hello everyone and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. Last time we started to defend our lawn from the zombie invasion, and this time we're going to head back in. Except I did not show off the main menu whenever you start. You can click on some of the flowers and they will disappear. This is also true in the DS version, so there's an achievement section, and I will be trying my hardest. I will be covering every achievement in every version. I will not be doing all of them, but I'll be trying to get most, even ones that aren't in the Game of the Year edition. And we'll show off that move, but let's level 1-6. And we'll restart because I get to show this part off. It's because I wanted to start the video on the down at the menu and I have to put in. So now that we have a shovel, we can dig up any plant whenever we want. So, like for example, that walnut was there, and I wanted true symmetry. I could dig it up. Levels typically give me about 30 seconds, so you can sit there and not really doing anything. No, potato mine are mines that take 15 seconds to arm. They'll explode in one time, and the zombies are just enough. They can't explode with zombies, although a little unreliable at times. But it's a great tool for building up sun in the early game. So, I recommend it in most levels. It's just a really good tool. And when you blow up your first zombie with a potato mine, oh, there it is. It's in a little steam area, because Game of the Year. Put that there. Let that zombie go. Get the Now achievement on PC, on Game of the Year edition, iOS, Android, PS Vita, Nook, and Replanted wherever you explode a zombie with a potato mine. And like I said, potato mines are just really useful plants. An interesting strategy that, well, you know what? I'm just probably a stupid move, but pole vaulting zombies. Pole vaulting zombies are zombies that will jump over the first plant it has 500 HP, 2 waypoints. So typically a strategy you want to use is plants that will make them jump early, or if you had walnuts in this lane, that would also be good. But I like to just put a potato mine, because then potato mine will be here for whatever zombie shows up next. And I was going to show a strategy where you just put a potato mine in a lane and wait for a zombie to show up, but I guess this shows it off good enough. It's a speedrun strat where you just put a potato mine in one of the lanes. Once they kill this guy. Okay, but really helpful. Okay. Oh, rest in peace. Oh, no, and that's our first plant dead. I'm so sorry, little ones. This is so sad. Guys, we get a like, comment, and subscribe for that potato mine. I like saying like, comment, subscribe as a joke, but like also beginner gamer channel. I feel is that like in poor taste to make a joke at a? Why would it be in poor? I don't know. Typically, levels that showcase a new zombie, like a new special zombie, like the pole vaulting one, will only have 2 examples, and I'm pretty sure that's genuinely the case for every special zombie level. Don't worry, there will be tons more. Does this snow bee Snow Peach's frozen keys the damage to the enemy. Simple as that. I don't know how many times I'm gonna mention that the music is so good in this game, but Flourishing Heart just did such a good job on the music in this game. I can't deny it. So another reason you would want to build up sun is for plants like Snow Pea. If you're building up sun in the early game like this using potato mines and extra sunflower seeds, let's say you don't want to use a pea shooter level because it's too weak, well then you could just use potato mines and walnuts in the early game to try and build up a ton of defenses to build up your sun economy so you can plant stronger offenses without having to use weaker plants and then shoveling them up later. I did forget to explain this last time, but of course Zombie Wave will go on their own without the help of I'm gonna do a third round sunflower. Because I want to. There'll be a lot of sunflower. Kind of overkill, however. Sun economy go brr. Oh. When did I do that? Will that potato mine even be used? Maybe. No, okay, so I got that potato mine. Oh, Snow Peas, they do what they said on the tin. They slow down zombies. They do the same amount of damage as any regular pea shooter, however, because they slow down zombies, they lead for more... I don't know how the best way to word this. They advocate for more... They let you deal more damage. Like, a zombie will take their time to go across the lane, however, if you use a Snow Pea, they'll take more time to get across the lane. So you can do more damage over the course of them walking. You're not actually doing more damage per second. This does not make any sense, and I know that. I'm digging myself into a corner here. Don't worry, I'll figure out some way to get out of it. This is the thing that's my favorite part about using so many sunflowers. You just get to have so many offensive plants. I don't know. I just think that's fun. Now that we're off the field, there will be some main enemies. Now, previously, we went to the waypoint thing, and that is the case for most of them. It's not really selected on the special introduction level. It'll just summon the zombie in a specific way at the halfway point in the final game. Speed it up a little bit. Be good. Unless I really wanted to get this. I don't think I want to plant another bow. I mean, I do, but it's kind of overkill at that point. My goodness. that is also a thing with using a lot of suns. We're now at 4 digits of sunflower, which is a little annoying that the left side will always stay there, so it's just like an extra line once it's centered. But whatever. You'll just have to get used to it. I'll be getting over 1,000 suns a lot of the time. I can use a cherry bomb. I'll speed up the end of the level. Yee. And Chomper. Is vulnerable. Exactly. Now that we have 7 plants, we have free range to choose our plants. So I'm sorry, Pea Shooter, but I think we're gonna go without him. You know what? No. Cherry Bomb, Walnut, because we haven't really been using him. You know what? No, because I want to use Walnut more. Let's do this. I totally forgot what my strategy plan was for this level because I almost didn't bring walnuts, and that's embarrassing. Sorry about that cut. I had a big problem. And I think I'm only going to do 1 row of sunflower up. I know I have kind of expensive plants ever. No, I think it's overkill to go with that many sunflowers. But would it? But it... You know what? No, I think I am. But... this... So, Chomper, as its short little description said, it will eat the first... It will eat the first zombie it sees. However, it will take about 42 seconds to chew it all the way. So, that is an unfortunate downside. This is, I think, how they kind of intended you to use Chomper, because a Chomper's range will only extend to about here. However, whenever you have a plant in front of it, if this plant starts getting chewed on, the Chomper's range will extend, and the following plant will still be bitten. The zombie chewing on the plant will be bitten and chewed. However, also, they cannot eat every zombie. They cannot eat every zombie. Some zombies are just too big. And when that happens, they just do 40 damage per fight. Kind of slowly. Start planting snow peas. Oh no, that is a buckethead zombie. It's a zombie wearing a painter's bucket. This is of course doing a basic amount of HP, and his armor has 1,100 HP, which not enough to survive an explosion. However, it is a lot of damage. Example, the reason why Chomper can be pretty good is he just ate that guy whole in one clean bite. Using snow peas and Chompers themselves because the slow zombies will give them enough time to for the Chompers to swallow. However, Take a look. Just one snow pea. There's. That was basically that zombie just dead at that point. Once we start planting other snow peas, Chomper's kind of bad. I know, because it's kind of bad because I placed it, but if I placed them two up front, then the chewing time is not good enough because chewing time is still too bad because it just takes too long to chew and the zombies will eat through the wall before the Chomper can swallow the HP zone. I gotta get enough done before. I gotta get enough done to make it symmetrical before things go wrong. So I really think that Chomper and Walnuts were how the devs wanted you to deal with to use Chomper. However, its problem is, it's just kind of way too expensive, and because it takes forever to recharge, it takes forever to swallow, you really can't use it like this unless you do something like this with the two snow peas, and by that point, of course, the zombie's gonna take too much damage. So, I don't know. With how the Chompers were designed, I don't think they're done. However, no, this is a big however. This is a big but. There is a much better way to use Chompers, which I'm going to show you right now. And I'm going to try and do this level how a speedrunner would. Because speedrunners use Chompers in a way better way than they were ever going to be used. Will it be in the lane? Oh, okay, that's embarrassing. That is quite embarrassing. I think, should I, or should I? Yeah, I think so. So there's probably some speedrunner who's actually watching this video because they wanted to see a casual Let's Play of Plants vs. Zombies, and they're like, "Oh my god, you are butchering our strategy. What are you doing?" Okay, repeater. It will fire 2 peas at one time, so it does double the amount of damage per second that a pea shooter does. And as well, it just costs 200 more sun. Actually, I realized what I should have done. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine, it's fine. No. Oh, it's still gonna eat it. Whatever. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. See, we're trying to plant a lot of sunflowers to get a lot of sun. That's kind of the main focus of speedruns is to always have enough done so you can always just keep buying more plants to defeat the zombies quicker. The way they use chompers is pretty simple. And there you go, he's dead. Simple as that. Chompers are typically used to target the highest HP threat in a lane, and because they have a 7.5 second recharge rather than a 30-second recharge when compared to Potato Mine, it's much easier to. Oh, he's gonna get chomped on. Dude, really, that's kind of the main crux of the speedrun chip with chomper. Is basically plant as many sunflowers as possible so you can always have enough sun to plant the plants that will just quickly get you to the level. Alright, put another bee there. Nah, man. Damn, they're not spawning a lot of cone heads. They're really, bucket heads. They're also just spawning a lot of cone heads. I actually don't think I've seen any zombie spawns like that before. That's kind of crazy. Zombies be? Yeah, that's probably. No, actually. Here you go. Aw, what the hell, man? And there we go. And that's 1-9. I don't know if any speedrunners would want to give me advice on if that attempt was good or not, how well the 1-9 split that would be. Hello, we are about the zombies. And this time, just as soon as we had access to our plants, we are no longer allowed to choose our plants. And now they will give to us on conveyor belts. In the future, plants are randomly generated. Sorry, I was just misquoting the VeggieTales thing. That made me sad about generating AI. Probably won't be the only time we'll have to talk about AI. I'm actually gonna turn down my game. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down. Sorry about that, guys. Which will not be the only discussion about AI we'll have this Let's Play, which is insane that I have to say that. So conveyor belts, you'll just get more plants. You'll just get plants. And if you have 3 or more of a plant in your conveyor belt, they will give you them as often as well. If you have too many plants in your conveyor belt, if you have too many plants in your conveyor belt, that will cause it to start slowing down. I'm gonna say, I'm so sorry if you care about symmetry. I do not think I will be doing symmetry on this level. I could have attempted symmetry, and I've done it before. It's possible to get symmetry in these levels, but it's definitely not likely. finally, Jesus. Wow, our first jump. Why did it take so long? No, why did it? Probably want to have. Whoa, okay. Yikes. That's a lot of fun. Try and get more in the top row. Wow, that's bad. I also really like if there are like, more repeaters. Damn. Get it out of my sight. Whoa, okay. Where was that in the beginning of the level? Jesus. What I'm talking about with the, Jesus. Okay, finally. Oh, I also forgot to mention this. Like, there's a couple things I forgot to mention that, but, like, it's fine. The final wave will not, final waves will not spawn until every zombie previously is defeated. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I got the Explodinator achievement. That is... Explodinator is on PC, iOS, Android, Xbox, PS3, PS Vita, and Replanted. Almost every version. You have to explode 10 full-size zombies at one time with a cherry bomb. Note, I'm pretty sure this is still bugged in Replanted, and you can kill 10 small zombies, which we'll get to what small zombies are eventually. Got a new plant. Puff Shroom shoots short-range forwards at the enemy. Let's go to the next one. Even Penny, now we will get up and they find out if you you get yourself much, then you'll be A-O good. Next time on Plants vs. Zombies, we'll be fighting off the zombie horde at night. See you guys then.